looking down, and they were raising their voice, and they were saying what I was doing in the meeting was inappropriate, and it was very, it was very and that was that really sticks out for me, because it was really early in my political career, and it was a very new experience for me. It's like, wow, this is how apparently this person treats people, gets people to do what they want, I guess. And but in that, that was that's why I asked that question, because I did not, what I started to learn there is that I really soften when someone raises their intensity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's a part of me is just a big part of me is just looking at them saying, are you serious? You're really going to raise your voice at me? It's so absurd. And
as in unnecessary, or not lack of respect, or what you say absurd? I just wonder what
it's just that it seems to me well, I guess it really just seems sort of juvenile to me. It's just not how, a mature adult human being speaks to another mature adult human being. It's like sports. It's like you're bringing something I would experience in a sporting event, like a basketball game, where someone's when I play sports, I might be but in talking to someone, I'm not going to bring that aggressiveness and that strength to try to get someone to do something.
Right. Do you think that's what he or she was trying to do? Get you to do something?
Yeah.
Trying to do something, to do differently in the meeting?
Yeah. Yeah, clearly it was. And
was he telling you what to do? He or she telling you what to do, or just saying that was inappropriate and that kind of...
inappropriate, and trying to get me not to do it ever again.
That's really interesting. I guess I hadn't necessarily equated the raising of the voice and the saying, well, this is inappropriate, don't do it next time, and all that as being an attempt at power over.
No.
And my question was, did you remain seated?
Mm-hmm.
You did. So I think when that kind of thing has happened to me, I will stand up. I don't like uneven. I'm taller than most people,
yeah.
And if I'm just standing next to someone who's not as tall as I am, I'm uncomfortable at the almost like you said, the power differential, the height differential. So I will do things just to figure out how to be more on their level. And if it's the other way around, I don't like it either. So if I was sitting there and someone started, I think I would pretty quickly want to stand up and be. Not to try to, whoa, look at me, but just more to level out.
Well, the other thing is eye contact. If someone is confronting you, if you're willing to just look them in the eye, you're definitely saying, I'm here, I'm listening to you, I'm not afraid of you. If a part of you is trying to trigger fear in me, actually, it was triggering emotions.
Anxiety.
I just call it I just call it emotion. It just builds up into
is it defensive? Is it are you?
It's like an anxiety, fear type emotion that comes up when intense moments like that.
Yeah.
And if it's on the political stage, sometimes it's in a meeting. There have been moments in meetings, just like you described, where another commissioner is really coming after me, over something. There's been a lot of controversy over the recording of these meetings. I believe they should be recorded, and I make sure they are recorded. And so, at the end of one of these meetings, which was kind of a long meeting, it's kind of boring, and so I was sitting back in my chair, and just sort of listening around, but at the end of the meeting, this other commissioner had been saving up something. And say something and, say something across the table to me. And in that case, I did like, oh, you're going to have something. I'm going to sit up and, look at you and have my back straight. And, the attack went on and on. And I can't say that. I don't think it's fine. But it's like, if you're going to confront me in public, I will. And maybe that was the difference between that and the one-on-one situation. If it's one-on-one, there's no audio.
That's what I was going to ask you, is how much of the anxiety, fear, from the fact that you're in public, that there's other people viewing what's happening? Is there
definitely contributed?
So then is it a concern or curiosity about what other people are thinking of this, or how they're seeing you in this light? Is there something like that? Like, the being seen part versus the one-on-one part.
It's like all those considerations, they sort of blend into one massive emotional, huge energy thing in those moments.
Yeah.
And so, as a politician, I'm sitting there, I constantly have to go back to, especially when the emotions go big, go back to why the heck am I here? Why am I in this room at all? And why am I participating in this generally unpleasant experience? And so I go back to that. And I have another example. We can jump to another example. I was pushing the board to do what's called a community health assessment. Which we should do every 3 years, and some states are required to do every 3 years at least. And then, and we hadn't really done one for 10 years. And so I was pushing this, and I was saying, pointing out, we care about our community's health. We should be monitoring our community's health in detailed ways, in rigorous ways. And, a commissioner took real offense at me saying this because it sounded, he took it personally. He was like, are you saying we don't care about our community? And he was really offended. And he was like, just really sort of, can't remember exact words, but it's on audio, we could always.
They're just at you.
Yeah, he was really upset. He's like, I'm really offended that you keep on talking like you're the only one here that cares about our community. And, he sort of went on a little rant like that. And it was a direct, and so I really had to sort of it wasn't really an attack insult. It was but it was, but it was directed at me. It was a very emotional critique of my behavior in that moment and how I was presenting myself. And so in that moment, I softened and I thought, how do I respond to that? And I had to really sort of go back to why am I here? And I remember, sort of the thing, the speak from the heart. I think for me, I guess that's my solution to conflict is speak from the heart. And so I was I said to him, and this was actually this was Chuck Russell, who's not on the board anymore, great guy. I said, Chuck, I'm here because I care about our community. I'm just trying to figure out the best way that we can care for our community. That is all I'm doing. I'm not trying to criticize you. I'm not trying to criticize what you're doing. But I and looked under, but I feel like it was, it happened to be. It softened the moment, and after the hands or something after. So that's a. How do you sort of relate your in the moment?
I speak from the heart. absurd, or somebody being an idiot, or somebody being selfish, or, I mean, those are just abstract concepts that we overlay on people and behaviors and whatever people are. So, number one is to me, you can just, it's like you don't tune out what he's saying, but you tune out what it means in terms of, is this really criticism? No. It's the only way he knows how. And most people are in this boat. Most people only know how to express what's important to them by criticizing what they don't like. So my question to him, when he says, don't think you're the only one that gives a damn about the community, what I would wonder is, or let me ask you this, what do you think he is wanting if he's asking you that? If he's saying, you're not the only one, so what do you think he needs if he's asking that, or if he's saying that to you? You have a sense of my guess to him would be like, are you wanting some acknowledgement that everyone here is here because they care about the community? And his answer might have been, well, yes. I mean, what do you think? Why do you think I'm on this board? Of course I care. So now he's agreeing with you. He's saying yes, and he's being heard in a way that he himself didn't even know how to articulate that. He didn't know how to say, Matt, I really appreciate some acknowledgement of all the stuff that you do here as board commissioners, Instead, he's saying, So if you take that at face value, you're going to get anxiety and fear or whatever, and you're going to figure out how to defend yourself or explain yourself. Whereas if you realize that really it can't actually be about me, he's trying to tell me his experience of, it's so frustrating to hear you make these.
All right. So, no pressure.
No pressure.
I start the live early because it's like fishing, and the longer you're like,
I get frustration because I want acknowledgement and recognition of all the stuff that we are doing to try to help.
And so now I have to like get my brain out of technical like setting up all this stuff mode and into like, okay, we're gonna have a conversation here. So we're gonna sit there.
Okay.
And I usually just wing it.
Cool.
Completely.
That's my style too.
Let's see. And you get to sit on this side, and you get a glass of water.
Oh, wow. Try not to drink too much and get crazy.
Let's see. Is there any...
For anyone, like one of my friends said, I wish I would have seen that. I was driving, I couldn't exactly answer him back. Which link should I tell him to follow, or which?
The Facebook Live, I think, is a great one, and that's... I'm not live on Facebook yet, though.
Okay.
So I could go... Why don't I should go ahead and do that. I'll start the Facebook Live, and then I'll have the link, and you can just blast that immediately on Facebook.
Okay.
And I shared. I saw your post. Good job.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
I shared that. Okay, so Facebook just went live, and let's see if I want to dress up said. All right, so you should see on my timeline, it just went live. I'm going to make sure. How can you see? I'm going to share it.
So that I could watch it and then watch myself watching it.
You could. In fact, we could be doing that.
As a comedian, I'm totally into that. And it's like, oh man, I get to see me do the movie. Come on, man. That's like the best of any world.
Oh yeah, I'm filming the.
Come on, man. Slide to That's like the best of any world.
Aaron is already watching, and we're also on you now. We've got a couple people came in. Isabella C. Snowy, Telma A. I'll turn this audio off. It'll grab us. It'll start through this crazy feedback.
Well, as much as I love Hendricks, I don't know how to work the feedback like he did, so.
Okay. We're live on Facebook. We're live on you now. We're live on YouTube. And we got like a couple people watching. And let's see, I tweeted out in case anyone wants to try to actually join the podcast, which someday is going to really be the fun part. Start the meeting.
So if somebody's looking for the stream on Facebook as far as going live, do they need to be your friend or do they need to?
I don't actually know.
Yeah.
I think if you see it and you share it, I think.
Okay.
Did you see the stream on my anywhere on there yet?
1 second here. I'm letting my roommate know what's going on.
Did you say?
My roommate.
That is great. I've never heard that.
Yeah, it was kind of one of those things, you know. I was always trying to keep things clean, and it's the other way around. Okay, I see. Should post.
We got plenty of time. We're so ahead of schedule.
This is so unlike me, you know what I mean? I'm always like, oh my God, I gotta get from Bremerton to Port Townsend in 10 minutes.
All right. Let's see. To join our live podcast with, can I say comedian Scotty McNabb?
You can say whatever you want to say, that's fine.
Comedian and filmmaker.
No, not yet, not yet.
Film student?
Film student, sure. Procrastinator. Let's see what else would be appropriate. Son of Fort Townsend.
Let's see, a couple people, Carmen, Aaron, Diane, a couple people dropped into Facebook. We're not quite live yet. We're going live at 1 p.m. So thank you, everyone that's dropped in so far. You can sit here if you want to be like on camera and like, start to feel the energy of the universe staring at you.
I'm now going to put my phone away too. That should coincide, I think.
Oh, plus that will help me like line up the camera to make sure we can actually see each other.
Can you get this in there? Oh man, I've been working on this for years. I'm pretty proud of it. So we'll show it around a little bit. Cameras. It doesn't just happen, you know. You gotta work for that. You know, I started out in the chair force and
the chair force. Yeah, you keep talking to the camera. I got a couple more things to do.
Okay.
If you want, you know. Yeah. You can do your stand-up routine.
Probably we'll just let things flow naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talk about religion?
I jump in and out of most subjects, so yeah, that's on there. But you know, a little bit of religion, a little bit of frustrations. You know, it's a good place to let frustrations out every once in a while.
Yeah,
I have like 2 frustrations, and ironically, they're both to do with traffic. You know.
Is that what your stand-up is mostly about? Your 2 frustrations?
No. I like to wing it too sometimes, and other people. It's like you're a little ventriloquist puppet. I guess. Over there.
I really need a producer, and I'm doing like so. Today we're doing extra complicated because we're on You Now, which is where young people are do video. So.
No wonder I've never done video there.
Yeah.
That's why they're actually showing up. It's like, yeah, we've been on this. So has this forced you to learn a whole lot as far as this kind of broadcasting, you know?
Oh, yeah. Gotta learn
a
bunch to do this right.
It's cool.
Okay. To watch on Facebook Live or blah. Okay, I'm going to share this on Facebook. Consider my work done there.
I'm going to take a picture of you sharing it. If I'm fast enough. Oh, that's amazing. Back of the head shot, you know, it's all the things that you want in your composition. You know, back of the head, somebody posing on the phone like hello, and then somebody pointing at a monitor. Can you do that? Can you like? No.
What do you want?
No, I'm just kidding. It's like, wow, you didn't even try, did you? Good job. Good job. You just went there, took 3 photos, and came back. What am I supposed to do with this? You know.
Okay, almost there.
Cool. I'm going to see if I can get that link and forward it since we're not officially started.
Yeah, we can't start. Like a